will we get more? We've asked the Google, hey guys, can you do this? And they said the very same thing. Sheriff, we don't think we can get anything, but we'll try. And that's all we're hopeful.
That is Sheriff Chris Nanos telling our Brian Entin he's asking Google to help unearth footage from Nancy Guthrie's other home cameras. You know, we had the footage from her front door. Now they're working on the others. By the way, she doesn't have an active subscription for saving her video history. Let's get right on out to News Nation national correspondent Jessica Cartalia, who's live for us in Tucson. Jessica, I was also struck by the fact that the sheriff said he's hopeful that they can find Nancy soon.
Yeah, he says he's confident and he's determined. He says we will find her. He says that he believes that investigators are one step closer to solving this case and figuring out where Nancy Guthrie may be. When he spoke with our Brian Entin, Markey, he compared the process of identifying that man at the front door through that Nest camera to peeling off layers of paint to reach older data while still keeping it intact. Remember, as you mentioned, Nancy did not have a subscription, so investigators had to work with Google to uncover that overwritten footage. You think of video just being layered on top of video. We're also learning that there are additional cameras.
And we asked, I think it's Google Nest, Google, hey, what can you do with this? And we gave them the other cameras and asked the same. And they said, well, there's not a subscription here. And it is hard because it overwrites itself, right? Every, I don't know how many hours, maybe it's every 36 or 72, whatever it is. But you know what, Sheriff, we'll try. Thank you. Away they went. So there's other cameras.
Nanos says investigators have also collected DNA, fingerprints, weapons, computers, and phones. 400 investigators from multiple agencies, including the FBI, as we know, are working around the clock. Excuse me. Authorities are not speculating on whether what the motive could have been, including whether or not the crime was random or connected to Savannah Guthrie. The sheriff also pushed back against claims that investigators lack experience and are refusing to cooperate with the FBI.
They know that they have someone who believes in them and their work. They're going to do it. I have 100% faith they will solve this case. If you're the guy, if you're that monster, you should be worried. You should let her go. Just let her go.
Are you getting closer?
I think we are. I think we are. But I have to have that belief, right? I have to have that faith. Every day, we'll keep at it. We ain't quitting.
He also expressed, some feelings about some of his quotes being taken out of context. Markey also said that some of these conspiracies and inaccurate reporting is really doing some damage on the morale of investigators who are out here. But he says that he has full confidence that they will solve this case.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our new News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will
from her front door. Now they're working on the others. By the way, she doesn't have an active subscription for saving her video history. Let's get right on out to News Nation national correspondent Jess Cartalia, who's live for us in Tucson. Jessica, I was also struck by the fact that the sheriff said he's hopeful that they can find Nancy soon.
Yeah.